Hey, it's your favorite housewife without a Bravo contract, Izara, and I'm about to give you a housewife's take on the Real Housewives of Potomac, Married to Medicine, and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, Bravo had that little braid, that little Christmas team, that little Hanukkah team, definitely a joyous Kwanzaa team, and, New Year's and all the things that everybody celebrate. So, we didn't get no new episodes. But before Bravo comes back, I'm going to give a little recap of all the new episodes of the shows that I've been watching and reviewing. So we're going to start off with Real Housewives of Potomac. Potomac is in its 10th season, Big 10. That's a real big feat for a reality TV, not just Real Housewives. And the whole scheme of things, reality TV, 10 is a long time, a lot of seasons to keep going. So bravo, kudos, and all that. So let's give the cherry blossoms their flowers for going 10 long seasons. So this season we had two new cherry blossoms. We have Tia, who came in through Giselle, which I don't really think Giselle really knew that lady like that. But that's just how it goes in the reality TV world. And we also had Angel, who came in through Kiana. And Kiana and Angel definitely were friends before the show. I don't know how much of real friends, like talk on the phone every day and know all my business, like detail, blow for blow. I don't know how deep of friends they are, but they known each other for 20 years. And at first, Angel, was kind of well received by the group and by the audience. But as the season has gone on, I think what episode we on? 14 or something like that? The Angel hate train done grew. It done grew, and it's going full steam. Tia, I think Tia is that girl. I like her personally. But as the disclaimer say down below, I literally love all the girls. So this commentary is just for entertainment purposes. It's just being a viewer, a lover of the show. I literally love all the girls. Like, it's really nothing personal. Like, please. I understand I'm talking about your reality personal life, but it's nothing personal. I literally love all the girls. Okay. So let's talk about episode 1. Ashley threw an event called the Second Bloom. Second Bloom is her little reintroduction to herself. She's got a divorce. So she's just coming into her little second one of life and la da 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 da. And people love to say Ashley don't have a storyline, but obviously she's valuable to the people down to Bravo, down to Truly Original. I think that's the production company. Down to Truly Original, because they gave her the first event of the season. And y'all know, if y'all been with me for a little minute and listening to the things I got to say, y'all know I'm a theme queen. I love the themes. I love to dress up. I love to go over the top. And I love this theme. This is a cute theme. The girls is a little critical of the theme, but I like the theme. So let's get into these looks. Okay, so let's talk about Stacy, since she's standing up looking so pretty. Let's talk about Stacy's look. Stacy, I like it. It's very floral, but it's a little bit too safe. It's a little bit too calm for the thing. I think she should have came out a little bit more. A little bit more. Just get the people a little bit more. But it was very cute for Stacy. I liked it. Let's next talk about Ashley, who the whole event was about. I really like this on Ashley. Like, it's Second Bloom, and I don't really like black for like a floral event, but I really like this dress. I don't know what it is about it. It gave a little matronly thing. Like, she getting older, so it look a little regal. I'm getting a little bit older, but I'm still cute. And it really goes along with the theme. It kind of gives me Karen, but not in a bad way. But like, it gives Karen like grand dame, like I'm here, like hear me roar. I really like this look on Ashley. Next, let's talk about Kiana. I really like this. It really went with the theme and what the theme meant to me in my head. It was very like tea party, very girly, very feminine. I really love this. And this is a long dress. I really like this. Okay, next, let's talk about Giselle. Giselle, I thought this dress was like, okay, it's a little bit boring, a little bit not on theme. A bright red don't really go with floral. Floral, you think of pastel-y, like softer colors. It gave a little bit too beachy for me, but I did love the back. The back of this dress, it was real scrappy. I couldn't find the picture, but when the episode first came out, I had the picture. It looked real cute. I'm looking for a stepdaddy to all these kids. It looked real good. Now let's talk about angel in this blue. I did not like this metallic-y, shiny blue. I did not like it. It was not flattering in any sense of the word. Blue, yeah, blue. You know, you need blue for the water, to water the plants, but I did not like it. I didn't like this shade of blue. I didn't like the texture. It was metallically and shiny. I don't know. I didn't really like it. I believe that's Tia in the black. Is that Tia? I really don't remember. This was so long ago. But I don't really like black for the floral, but she does look great. She looks amazing. And Wendy, I should have got Wendy pictures off of her Instagram because she posted her picture. She looked it so good. Shout out to her stylist, Paris. Paris be dressing the girls. He be doing the thing. He is that stylist. He is the one. Shout out to Paris. But Wendy looked it so good in this. Wendy was taking it. This was Wendy's event. Like she looked it good. Like she was giving the people drama. Wendy had the ruffles with the tulle, or what's the other? It's a C word. I had a textile class, but I forgot the names of things. I'm getting old. But yeah, child, it looked so good. And it was like this soft baby blue, powdery baby blue color. It was like icy. Yes, girl. This was your second bloom. You looked real good. Okay, so also in the first episode, we talk about Karen. Y'all know Karen went down to the big house. Had to serve her time. She did the crime. She had to serve the time. Karen went to jail, child. I cannot believe it. I remember when this whole thing was going on, I was like, this lady done took her triple damn 20 ass plus one down to the thing, then got drunk, done fell in the damn ditch. Girl, we is too old for that. Like, oh my God. And then y'all remember last season, she didn't really want to talk about it. And it was like the big elephant in the room everywhere. Like, oh, but in the episode, like that was the first thing in the first episode. She was getting out, releasing. It was cameras flashing and people all outside, and she was getting in the truck. But we didn't see her face, but we saw her get in, and it was just like dramatic. And we heard her voice, but we didn't see her face. And which we know, since the fourth wall is all the way down, and we got people like me, content creators, giving y'all the tea. Y'all know that Karen was released once the season already ended. And what we know is at BravoCon that Andy has a sit down with her. So we probably gonna see that during the reunion time, or maybe like right before the reunion. I'm excited about that. Y'all let me know what Andy should ask her. Y'all always super critical of Andy and his reunion capabilities. So let me know what are the important questions that really need to be in this sit down interview. And now this is coming after she done served 6 months, I believe it is. And the people were saying that this is not her first DUI. This lady that had like this is like the fourth DUI. That was the word on the curb. Shout out to Word on the Curb. Now, because we saw Karen at BravoCon, we already know she's a darling. She's a favorite. And let me find this picture. Karen looked like who jail where? Who in jail? What jail braids where? Trick Daddy braids where? Who was in the jail? Who was in the big house? Who? Baby, because I am at BravoCon right now. I am at work right now. I am serving the kids. I am serving the young girls. I'm showing them what to wear, what to do. Okay. You go to jail, you come out looking like this. I love this freaking suit. Women's suits, they don't be fitting right. It don't be looking right. It just don't be doing the thing. Cynthia Bailey try her best to do it for the girls and get the girls into the suits and the hats of it all. But when I say Karen ate this look down, and when I say black and white ain't never looked better, it's like she just looks so classy, so age appropriate. She ain't trying to be a teeny bopper. She ain't trying to, compete with the young girls. She is in her own lane and she look good. She ain't wearing, Lane Bryant. She ain't down to the thing wearing no Lane Bryant, no old lady clothes. But she looks good. This is how we age gracefully, people. Let's take notes. Let's pay attention. Any questions? Because you go ahead and direct your questions to Karen Cougar. So because she was at BravoCon, we know that she is that girl and Andy like her. So she definitely coming back next season. I would be so surprised if Karen don't come back. Karen got to get another DUI to not come back. Get another DUI and fall in another ditch to not come back. I would be so surprised if she's not back, causing all kind of matronly drama for season 11. So also early in the season, we had Stacey with this whole breath gate situation. It was so old and tired and so hazy and all that and all that. It was like, okay, Stacey got a problem. And y'all remember the people was saying that Angel ain't had no problem bullying Stacey when they were trying to bully her down to the thing early in the season. But now it was her with the whole catfish of the whole thing. And she was like real broke up about that. But you was okay trying to poke fun at Stacey. But okay, I digress. So early in the season we had Roughgate. And speaking of the Stacey show, Stacey was honored by Carlos King as reality TV star of the year. Congratulations, Stacey, for being Carlos King's reality TV star of 2025. Girl, go on ahead. Now, who y'all think gonna be his reality TV star of 2026? Who y'all think coming? Because you know the people was like, oh, it should have been Angela Oakley. It could have been Drew. It should have been her. It should have been him. What about Olandria? What about this? What about that? So who y'all think coming for the spot in 2026? But that whole interview, that was viral. Everybody was like, "Ooh, who it was? Who it's gonna be? Who it's gonna be?" Because the way he teased it in the beginning, that was perfect marketing. That was amazing. Chef's kiss. That was so good. He don't need no extra hype to his interviews, child. His interviews gonna do about 100 in an hour, 100,000 in an hour. The people is gonna flock to the interviews. He's gonna have a good interview. Sit down. He ain't need the extra marketing, but that definitely like boosted it, like hyped it up, like ooh ooh ooh. Ooh. And it had so many great viral moments. So this season we dealt with the whole Stacey and Chris Samuels situation. It was rumors that Stacey was dating Chris Samuels, which she also had a hot mic moment and admitted that they didn't fool around, but she was dating people when she was not with her husband. The reason why it's so hype is because we have an ex Cherry Blossom who was married to Chris Samuels, Monique Samuels, who came back this season and she kind of addressed the whole thing. She was really not phased by it. She was like, child, I hope you know how to braid hair, child, because I got some girls down here. We got some locks. You know how to retwist hair? Because we down here, that's the thing. You want to be a stepmom? Okay. Come on, girl. Let me show you the ropes because I homeschool. This is what we do. Stacey denied the claims, but, like I said, she had a hot mic moment, and you basically already spilled the tea. She thought production wrapped, but baby, as long as you in that facility in the 30-mile zone, baby, them people got the boom mic. They stick around the corner with their dang on iPhone 12, iPhone 15. We're calling you. Baby, they gonna get that footage. I really think that whole situation, it was kind of like overhyped. The hype lived on social media. The hype was all out. Ooh, I know that girl ain't dating that man. TJ done fell through. And now this girl down to the thing trying to get with Chris Samuels to stay on the show. Oh Lord, not big boy. You down to the thing trying to get with big boy? So, but really and it was not really nothing to report on because Monique didn't take the bait. Stacey denied it and was like, "Oh, who is this man? I'm sorry. I'ma sound absolutely ridiculous, but I don't know who this man is." So the hype really lived with like how we reacted on social media. Another big topic was that dang on chin checking. I'm so much tired of chin check, chin check, chin check, chin check, chin check, chin check, chin check. Just like Tia was like, what are they saying? Kiana and Angel. So Angel made a statement. Kiana and Giselle was talking about it, and Giselle said something, and then Kiana was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I chin checked that. I definitely chin checked that. I definitely chin checked that." But Kiana later said and explained that she didn't mean it in a negative way, and she was trying to protect her friend Angel from Giselle and from them trying to make the story like kind of bigger. Like she was trying to back Giselle off, like, yeah, I dealt with that situation. But the choice of words just was bad. And then she kept lying, like, oh no, I didn't say that. Oh yeah, I did say that. It was just, oh, do we chin check our friends? What does chin check mean? To me, chin check mean like I'm checking your chin, like you straight, like you good, like I'm trying to call your bluff, like you straight, like, and that definitely can be physical. You can't physically do that, but if you're doing it verbally, it's very aggressive, and it might as well be physical. The whole chin checking situation, that was the turn because that's when Angel approval rating just was steadily going down because then it was Preakness. Then they had the whole pre-Preakness. You had a pre-Preakness party, and then she had a pre-Preakness party. Then Greg was down to the thing, trying to show up to the cameras, giving Kiana money for Preakness. Then we had the governor of Maryland's wife not wanting to be on camera for Preakness. Child, that is so embarrassing because Wendy was all hyping it up like, oh yeah, I got specially invited by the governor of Maryland's wife to Preakness, da 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 da. But let's just pause for the looks. These women look good. Lord of mercy, yes. It's just the melanin and the colors. They look real, real good. So let's start with my baby girl, Jazzy. I love Jazzy. I love all the girls, but I love Jazzy. I like this. I love the color. I love the how dark her skin looks. Like it looked very tan. Like she just came from the Bahamas. I love her little pop of purple hat. Jazzy looks good. I really, really, really like this. I love the rosettes or the flower appliques. I love this. I love this. I wish it would have been a little bit longer. I wish it could have been a little bit longer, but I really do love this look on Jazzy. Next is Kiana. Girl, yes. When has Kiana missed? Like, it's just so aggravating. Like, girl, you look good. Kiana looks so, so good. I love how it's just like cascading, like the little screens falling down, the titties sitting, child. She looks amazing. Next, let's talk about Ashley. Ashley, I don't really like this black. But I like the silhouette of the outfit. I like the silhouette of the dress. I just think it could have been like a different color. Maybe it would look a little bit better with a different color. I'm not against black, but it's just I don't know. Maybe all black it would have been a little bit better. I don't know. She looks beautiful. All the girls always look so beautiful. But I don't know. It's just something a little bit off. Something a little bit missing with Ashley. Next, let's talk about Andrew Noah. I don't really like it. It's not tea. I don't know. It's just a little bit, threw that on in the closet. Giselle, no. Giselle been looking better. Let's talk about Giselle for a minute. Giselle been looking better. Why y'all been hating on Miss Giselle? Giselle been looking real, real better this season. Now she done had some hiccups, but everybody have hiccups. A little indigestion, a little bit, eating too fast. You gonna have a hiccup every now and then. That's normal human. That's just normal. But Giselle been looking good this season. This dress, no, I'm not particularly a fan of. It's the right colors, but I don't like this pattern on the dress. I don't know. Stacy, yeah, she cute. It's very Stacy. She got a black thingy, and she got black shoes to match it. She's cute. I like the shoulders of it. Now let's talk about Wendy. Wendy looked good. Wendy look child Paris. I'm so much tired of your ass. She looked real, 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 real good. She looked like what's the man name? Jim Carrey on The Mask. Yeah, she looked like a little zoot suit situation. Now I love a zoot suit. Y'all know I'm an old soul, so I love a zoot suit. So she was giving like 20s, like sleek, like classic. I really like it, and it's a different silhouette, like the body shape style of the dress. Everybody gonna go for the obvious flowy, or short. But this is a different like look. I like it's a very different take. It's very cute. Tia, no, I don't really like Tia's dress either. It's kind of more of Giselle and Angel vibe. I don't really like it. Yeah, that's a no. Absolutely not. I don't like Tia's ting. That's I don't know. Maybe I need to see it in person. Tia is definitely a beautiful, beautiful gal. But no, not for me. I don't like it. So now let's talk about the first trip of the season. We went down to Nevis. Now raise your hand if you ever heard of Nevis before. Real Housewives of Potomac. I never heard of no dang on Nevis. I'm right in Florida. I'm right by all the Caribbean islands and countries and all this and all that and all that. I ain't never heard of no dang on Nevis. But the people went down there and they learned about the whole culture. They were trying to invite people down to the picnic and learn about this and that, da, which I really like. They also didn't they kind of do that last time when they went to Portugal? I like when the people go down to the countries and get a little bit educational, get a little bit philanthropical. when they do charity and all that, and they do, don't just support the tourist side of it, support, the people, the everyday people that give back. Like how in Real Housewives of Atlanta, they had their whole give back because of the, this and that. I really like that. I want to see more of that. Now, this is the peak of when the Angel hate train started. Because in Nevis, that's when the whole catfish comment came up. So Giselle decides to go down to the thing. Hold on, let me see if I got a picture. Was eating down to the thing, and Giselle asks, I don't even think this is the right picture. I don't even think this is the right night. This might not be the right night, but y'all get the picture. Giselle go down to the thing, was like, I've been seeing on the blogs, the people are reporting there's a new flute holder and all this and all that, but I see Tia. I noticed Tia, but I'm like, who is this other girl? And then she called her a catfish. So then we get the whole down spiral of the catfish situation. Andrew blamed Wendy said it when it was definitely Giselle. But then Giselle definitely apologized. But Andrew definitely didn't let it go. Why isn't Kiana coaching her a little bit better how to respond to these situations? The people say Kiana can't coach her because Kiana is not dealing with her situations that well. It just was bad. And then she had one glimmer of hope. Because that night when Kiana had went to bed early and she was up with the girls and she was, playfully fighting back. Oh Lord, my baby ain't got a head. She was playfully fighting back, and it was cute. Everybody was having fun that night. It was cute. I mix I mix cute and fun. Okay. It was cute. She was had a little playful little thing. They was down to the thing, had a good night and all that. So she was joking and da 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 da. And then the next day it flipped. Like they did like a time jump. The shady editing and producers, they did a little time jump. And then after that night, when she was playing and joking with the girls, playfully, had a nice little comeback. Everybody was laughing, having fun. She went down to Kiana and it seemed like it flipped that same night. When she got around the girls, it was like, it was bad again. She kept bringing it up. The girls wanted to move on. Also, while vacationing in Nevis, the girls had a bachelorette party for Jazzy. Jazzy's a friend of this season, but the people is calling for her to be a housewife. They want her to be a cherry blossom. They want her to hold a flute. So production, truly original. If y'all listening, let's give Jazzy a try. We want to see more of Jazzy. So she had a bachelorette party, and the big old dramatic part of that is Jazzy tries to talk to Angel off screen about some woman in the WAG community. WAG is wife and girlfriend, and it's usually of like football players. So Jazzy is in that world because her now husband is a football player, and Angel is in that world because her husband is a retired football player. So Jazzy tried to warn Angel about, this is a person coming to me trying to give me information. I just want to talk to you about it. And then Angel, she didn't know how to take it. She's a new housewife, so that's fine. She didn't know how to take the information. So she kind of brung it up on camera, but Jazz was like, girl, I was trying to save you. I brung it up off camera, girl. You were supposed to leave it off camera. But I do understand Angel's, position. Like she trying to like do the right thing. Like she trying to like attack it before it get big and trying to like stand up for herself. But it's just kind of not going well. Cause she don't know what Jazzy said to the other girls. So she kind of like trying to like, is these girls like, they laughing a little bit too hard about this? Is they laughing about, do they know? Da 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 da. So I get Angel, but it was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong. It wasn't good. It was bad. She kind of blew up the whole bachelorette party. They was having fun. We was finding out the girls was double jointed down to the thing. We found out a couple of the girls was a freak link. We found out why Jazzy getting married, child. She was down to the thing, half naked, shaking that thing. We appreciate the joyous nature of that episode. But Angel walked out, had to call her man, and then the people was running after her, and then it was just like, oh, okay. You gotta have fun now too, Angel. Okay, I love all the girls. I really truly do love all the girls. This is not just me being funny. Like I'm Carlita King over here. Okay, I really do love all the girls. but we do also gotta have fun. And I know she probably filmed fun scenes, and that's just part of the edit. But you gotta be 30 steps ahead, girl. And yeah, the bachelorette party, it really deepened like the animosity towards Angel. Like Wendy was just like, oh, it was kind of big. So then also this season we got Stacey announcing Shia or whatever the hell. The Nigerian, for a girl who just found out she Nigerian, name flower business brand, and it's like is it a white label brand? Is we down to the China just putting a sticker on it? Like, let me know. But y'all remember last season 9, at the reunion, Giselle tried to confront Stacey and was like, yeah, I heard you doing a happy Stacey, a Spacey Stacey situation. I heard about that. And then Stacey was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Don't know what you're talking about. And then it was like, oh, you don't know what we're talking about? Okay, let's see. Let's just wait. She coming out with it. So child, lo and behold, I remember I saw it. She announced it. And y'all know I'm housewives from my household, so I gotta be on every page. I gotta be all down to the thing. I gotta be reporting the news, baby. I don't make the news. I gotta report it. So I remember I was like, oh, I remember this. Da-da-da. I was like, oh, why is it Giselle saying this? And then I look, she is this right here. She just down to the thing, smiling with the product in front of her with the nice long weaves. And I was like, oh, girl. She announced that she's doing a flower business, which is Wendy's thing. But then you try to keep it a secret. You try to lie. So now you're making it a little bit funny. Then you go down to the thing and name the thing a Nigerian name. You know, we over here, that's our claim to fame too. We the Nigerian people on the show. Which also Tia is Nigerian too. Shout out to Tia. And then a dang on name means happy. When our flower business is Happy Eddie, your name is Nigerian. Which Wendy took it all, took it on the chin checking. She took it on the chin, it's cool, it's whatever. Stacey being Stacey. So this season is Stacey's second season. Her first season, she showed up with TJ. Now she got Timu, her ex-husband who she was divorcing her first season. But now they back together. They divorce is final and they back together. They have a daughter, Arabella. Beautiful. Look just like her pa. So she a pa girl. She a daddy's girl, just like Giselle. Giselle look just like her daddy. So Arabella look just like her daddy. She a daddy girl. And this season, they wasn't trying to tell them they was divorced. She finally told Arabella they divorced. Now she's scared to tell her they back together. Don't want to confuse the girl. The girl ate. The girl going through the change. Girl is going to the change. The girl, just let the girl know. And I understand, like, I know telling the kids too early or getting the kids too involved in adult business, I know that's a no-no. I understand. And I understand also that you shouldn't just keep the kids in the dark, because then you leave them to try to understand it on their own, because they're not dumb. They're not, you're never hiding anything from your kids. And they see certain things and then they come up with explanation themselves, or you leave it to someone else to explain it to them. So while you're trying to protect them and not explain things, somebody else could be explaining it to them and they could be explaining it to them wrong. So yeah, open line of communication. There's no right answers. It's always gonna be something. Just try your best and have good intentions. So I know Stacey is a great mom. I know, I believe that she don't have bad intentions for Arabella and Timo either, child. But now that Stacey's back with Timo, production, I can just guess that production is like, okay, we need to see more Timo. We need to see Timo. This is your reality. We need to see Timo. Where's Timo? Can Timo come to this event? Da 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 da. So we do see Timo and Stacey in their own element at home, making pizzas, family night at the table, da 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 da. But we don't really see them going to any events. So it seems like Stacey just like, okay, damn, fine. All right. Y'all want to see Timo and the group? All right. So she invites Tia to a double date with her husband. Tia is a new girl, so that's a safe option. Tia, she's calm, she's cool. No, Tia is not born or a bad housewife. We really like Tia. Yeah, we love all the girls. We really like Tia. But Tia seemed like a safe bet. Ain't no drama with Tia. She meet my man. She come back and relay the whole event in a good manner, and then ease them into the group if necessary. But child, that went sour, child. It was a whole big thing with Wendy because Stacy told Tia that, she ain't wanna meet she did not want Wendy to be the first person to meet Timu because yada da da this and that. So then that's when Tia fell out with Stacy, and then child Stacy kicked her out the Shio event, and child, yeah, it was a whole big thing. But Wendy and Stacy was still friends. And then we still got to see Timu in a whole big all cast event when they did the ponies in Potomac. Okay, let me break for my nerd moment for a minute. Why was it ponies and AND Potomac? Why wouldn't it be ponies IN Potomac? That was just like such a missed opportunity. Like, y'all know I love the themes. It got to be intricate. It got to be this, X, Y, and Z. All of it connect. You got to do this. This is here. This is here to represent this. I like to get annoying and intricate. So why wasn't it not ponies in Potomac? Why would it not? Why is it ponies in Potomac? Like, and then there was the alliteration. Now y'all know I love alliteration. It gotta be. You gotta have the little PP, and it's just like, that was such a missed moment. But anyways, we saw Timo for 32 minutes. But we appreciate him because he trying, and we appreciate Greg. We're not giving Greg enough credit, even though he came through the thing with a damn photo frame. He came, he tried to throw the money and be a big boss, throw the money and all that stuff. He actually did the scene without Kiana. He went with the mama and Andrew to the ring shop. So we gotta give Greg a little credit, gotta give Timu a little credit. They're trying, they're showing up for their spouses, and no, that's all we ask, supports. Was that the polo day? Also at the Ponies and Potomac event, with Ashley admitting that she had relations. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That she had relations with Sharice's son, Jackson. I don't know why she said that. It's like, maybe because the man is the guy is uber handsome. So I'm thinking she was thinking that, okay, maybe because he handsome, the people wouldn't give me such a hard time. They'll be like, maybe she was like, you trying to do it for the audience too much. Like, that's what she went wrong. But okay, whatever. This her job to do it for the audience and to try to be well liked so she could keep popping up to the city winery with singing engagements. But okay, I get it. And she thought the audience would be like, oh, he is handsome child. I would have did this. But nobody's saying that. Everybody's saying you met him when he was 16. Everybody's saying why. Why are you admitting that? Why are you saying that, Ashley? That's not good. Also, at the Ponies and Potomac event, Angel had another moment where she kind of like tried to bring back up old stuff after the group had already moved on. Child, she was still mad. She wanted to talk about it. Everybody was like, okay, girl. This is an ensemble cast. We ain't got time for your delayed reaction. But let's talk about the food because, it was a potluck. And, Potomac, they get down. They get down to the catering. If y'all want to invite me to an event, child, I'm going to be down there in the background eating because they be eating down to the thing. They be having the spreads. They be having the personal chefs. That's the kind of stuff I noticed. At the potluck, Stacey brought a potato salad. Everybody was a little bit nervous, but it looked good. It looked like how it was supposed to look. And looked like it had some hot dogs chopped up in there, nothing like that. It ain't look crazy. Wendy brought the Wendy brought the Popeyes fried chicken. Like, girl, why would you do that? Like, was that for a moment? Because that was like, girl, this your event. Why you showed up? Was you a little bit busy? Because your kitchen was being remodeled. That was another part of this season when he did the renovations. And it was a little bit cringy because, she down to the thing. supposed to be committing fraud and all that and all that. So it was just like, ooh, girl, where you get this remodeling money? Because that's a whole lot of pennies. Tia brought the jollof rice. Jazzy, she came with her goddaughter because, it was a family event. Everybody brought their husbands and their children. Jazzy brought her godchild, and she brought the macaroni and cheese. But before the Ponies in Potomac event, we had Reason to be Shady. Down to the Reason to be Shady, they had to call Chris. They had Sharice to call Chris. Chris, who telling you information? Da 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 da. Is it Stacy? And he like, oh, I don't know what to talk about. And that's like the way he answered. You could tell that. Just like how Monique said, that man is messy. That man is all in the thing. Then, child, Stacy and Kiana got into it. My things, my face, my body, my business, my man, my condo, yeah. So we got into the thing with Stacy, and then Stacy was pointing the finger down to the cookie, and the people was going up for her on social media, like, yes, Stacy girl, yes, 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 we live. But another big moment is, girl, Robin, why would you not show up to the Disney Shady event? Like, yeah, you want to get paid. Yeah, you want to get promised certain things, but you were supposed to show the people why they need you. You were supposed to come through. You were supposed to just still show up. It's like, is all the Reason Shady events? The podcast is very successful. Like, at first I didn't watch it, but now I watch it because now I do. I like it. Like, I like it now, but at first I didn't really like it. But now I watch it. And the business is successful, the podcast is successful, but baby, is the parties cursed? Cause you remember last party they had stuff blowing in the wind. It was at Giselle's house. They were still setting up, cooking. Child party started at 2. They still cooking the food at 4, putting decorations up still at 5 o'clock. It was not right. And now we got the co-host of the podcast not showing up to the Reason Shady event where we're celebrating the podcast. It was just, yeah, Robin, that wasn't a good look. You should have came. There's some other things that happened this season. We had Giselle and Monique had they sit down, child. Boring. Okay, nothing really spectacular happened. Wendy and Giselle had they sat down last season. Now Giselle got to sit down with Monique because Monique done came back and they agreed to be shady but communicative. So okay. Then another thing, Ashley dumps Josh Harlow down to the thing. Josh was like, well, Josh looked like he was taken aback, like, but you don't know my finances. Like, how can you say that? But I do understand Ashley want to be financially stable, child. We can't live off love alone. We really can, but realistically, we can't. So, and the whole situation with her mom and her mom being with somebody who's not financially stable, somebody she can't depend on, somebody she work herself to the bone, yeah, the daddy issue. So I understand that, but child, breaking up with the man on camera, he ain't know. And now you still down to the thing being with him after the show, it's just like, girl, what's going on, Ashley? We also had a polo event. Tia hosted a polo event. She had her brother there. And we also was introduced to Tia's sister. The daddy had a bunch of women pregnant at the same time, and then all that and all that. And then what we left off before the break, that big old fight that Wendy and her mama had, child trauma through the screen. She called the daddy. She was so happy with the daddy, so she wanted to talk to the mama about the daddy and the sister. The sister's like, girl, I already told you that man ain't no good. Like, why are you bothering me? Why are you bothering yourself? About this man. This man is not going to be who you want him to be. Girl, you want the mic? Anywho, this man is not who you want him to be. Da 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 da. The mama got crunk. Wendy was like, oh, you want a mom with me, mama? You want a mommy? She was cussing that girl out about the daddy. It was just crazy. Happy Eddie was in the thing. Happy Eddie, he was a little shaky in the beginning, but he did his thing. He stepped in there. He was a husband. Kudos. Good job, Eddie. Then it was fighting. Da 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 da. Arguing. I'm like, oh Lord, Wendy. Then we know this going on. But then we know what's going on screen with the jail and the court and the insurance fraud hole. Oh my God. I saw this on X. When I said I holla, they said this was a long time ago, but I had this saved all this time because this is just too gold. They say this who Kenya was talking about when she said insurance fraud hole. When I saw this, I screamed and hollered. Do you hear me? I screamed and hollered. That was so funny. But I love Wendy. I love all the girls. I'm not happy about Wendy going to jail. Zia winning the pen. I'm not one of those girlies. I want Wendy free. If she is not a criminal, she needs to be freed immediately. You pooping? If she's not a criminal, she needs to be freed immediately. And hopefully that can be so. That's it for the Potomac girls. I'm ready for Sunday today because I'm recording it today, editing it today, posting it today, child. There's a lot going on. I could have been recorded this. I got a whole family, y'all. Can y'all? I got the work ethic. Just stay tuned. I'm trying my best. But yeah, I should have been recorded this, but I'm gonna record it, edit it, post it all in one day. My kids are so aggravated with me because I got them away from me while I do this, and they hate every moment of this. So now let's talk about Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine is in a 12th season. They got 2 new girls, just like Potomac. We got Angel giving body, giving Betty Boop. Yes, that's Betty Boop right there. Yeah, she giving body seductress, but like innocent, cute. Also have Brandy, Miss Brandy. We're getting to know her. We're only on episode, I believe, 4, but we're really getting to know Brandy. Brandy ain't causing no trouble. Brandy is nice. She got a man. She got to practice. She's a nurse. She's our first. Is she our first nurse? I think Brandy is our first nurse, and she does the thing. She does the injection. So Toya, she love Brandy. Brandy is in the med spa business, injections, Botox, filler, all the love beauty treatment. So we in the 12th season, and I want to know one thing because the people is doing the after shows. Bravo is into the after shows, so we got people talking online. We got the tea spilling before the season start. Oh, them it start, them it ended. Oh, I heard it's a fight. I heard this person not coming back. Da da da. We got the tea leaking. Then we got the after shows. The stars are commenting on the show. Da 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 da. We got the reunion. We got the podcast, the interviews the stars go to during the season. But why doesn't Married to Medicine have an after show? Because we already know Married to Medicine is the best show on Bravo. So can y'all tell me why we not doing the after show? You can't say it's only for the Real Housewives franchise because the Valley got an after show. Below Deck got an after show. So is it coming next season? What's the tea? But anyways, another big thing that's happening this season is our star, Dr. Heavenly, she is not a full-time cast member anymore. She has been demoted. Dun dun dun. She's demoted, child. But the people on the show, they try to make it seem like she demoted because of a whole situation with her son, which you already know the real situation is. You can't be on reality TV and being all in the politics. So it was some discrepancies with the contract. It took a little bit later. So she's on episode 2. Episode 1 was good, but child, episode 2, 3, and 4, was she in? It was real good. So the first episode is Mimi. She had a little polo classic. They had a little nice little elaborate invite. The turf and the invite paper. I really like that. I'm gonna have to steal that. That was real cute. Cause people do the little flower wall, they do a grass wall, but then she just took the piece of the wall and put it on the paper. I really liked that. But let's get into the looks. Let's rate the looks for Mimi's polo classic. First up, we got the honorees. We got the people. We got, what's their last name? The Sanders. I always call them Sonder. It's Mimi Sanders. I like Sonder better. But anyways, Mimi Sanders. Okay, we got this. They look good, child. I feel like Steve look good, but because people be going so hard for Steve, like I'm one of those people, like not a contrarian, but it's like I feel like they would be hyping it up so much, and I be eating it up. Like I be making it bigger in my head, like oh, for real. And then I see it, and I'm like, yeah, it's nice, but I thought it would have fireworks or something. Like he look good. He always look good, but it's like I ain't hating on Steve. I love all the girls. I love all the husbands. Steve look good. We like Steve. Mimi look good. I really like the silhouette on this dress. I really like this. I want this dress. This is a pretty dress. I like this. I like the hat. Mimi look good. Got Dr. Jackie. I don't really like the black, but the black do look good. It's black, a little black, but mostly a little off-white cream. She look good. She look very good. I like how the little thighs, the legs looking real good. We looking real shapely. I like it. And then we have Dr. Simone. Dr. Simone look good, and her hair look good. Her hair was really pretty and looked so soft and like full. It was who did her hair? Y'all call me. She looked real good. We also had Dr. Contessa. Dr. Contessa, I ain't like it. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't really like it. I don't know what it was about it. Maybe I like it, but I just don't like it. I don't know. But Scott, I don't really like this bright orange. Maybe a lighter orange would look good. But he giving Zoot Suit too. He giving the Mask Jim Carrey too. I like it. Mr. Cecil, real estate agent, baby, he got a job. I don't know what the hell y'all talk about. Y'all talk about that man ain't down to the thing. His wife working his wife to the bone. So they go down to the trips and all this and purchase apps and all that. Y'all say that man ain't got a job. That man is a real estate agent. He doing a thing. If y'all need help, matter of fact, Cecil, call me. Help me find a house. Matter of fact, I'll be a client. Come on. Y'all complaining about that man ain't got a job and y'all ain't sending him no work. Cecil, call me. But anyways, he looked real nice in his pink. I love a man in pink. I love a man in pink, confident and brave and strong and just got good sense enough to wear pink. I like a man in pink. And it's a nice little blue with it, a nice navy blue situation. I like it. Okay, now let's talk about Toya. Hold on. I got a little bit distracted by Dr. Contessa. I love all the girls. I got a little bit distracted by Dr. Contessa. Okay. Toya, I like that. She has that same bright orange that I complained about with Dr. Scott. But I really like this on Toya. You can see she have a little bit of orange in her skirts. She reminds me of Kiana and her look to the Second Bloom event on Real Housewives of Potomac. I like this on Toya. This is very Toya coded. It gives, lush, luxury, vintage little teas, and then it got thrown off with the darker orange. I like it. I like it. And she also does this orange in her child pool party, but we gonna get down to that. Let's talk about the newcomers. Let's talk about Angel and let's talk about Brandy. Brandy, I like the poofiness, maybe a little bit longer. Maybe a little bit longer. I like the flowers on it. I like the pink. She looks pretty. I like it. Angel, she got the body, so it's just like so aggravating. Cause girl, yeah, you look good at anything you put on, girl. You got the body. You can put it on anything, girl. But to me, it gave a little bit. I was gonna say funeral, but I can't say that because Quad right here in this black and white, and she do kind of look funeral-y now that I said it. But I don't know, something about Andrew just first thing came to my mind said funeral. Like she went to a funeral. I don't know why. But she obviously looks good. I like it. Miss Quad, she got it. Child, yes. Miss Quad looks good as always. She got the same silhouette as Ashley in the Real Housewives of Potomac. The same silhouette that Ashley has. Quad got that same silhouette right here. You see the little poofy, but I really like the polka dot with it. Okay, so now we got the looks out the way. Now let's talk about the drama that was at the events. So this episode 1, we got Quad and Dr. Simone fighting. Why Quad and Dr. Simone fighting? I thought they just made up last season at the reunion. No, this is raw, child. They're gonna argue again as soon as the cameras pick back up. So they still hurt about the situation. Then there was more fuel on it because Quad said something about a traitor. Then Dr. Simone said something down on Sweet Tea. You too. Shout out to Sweet Tea. I love Sweet Tea. Now I love Dr. Heavily and I love Quad. But I love Sweet Tea too. So it's just like, okay, child. Shit, I love all the girls. It is what it is. But she said something down on Sweet Tea YouTube. So now they fighting back and forth. So then they have their big face off at Mimi's event. Dr. Simone and Quad had their face off. Da 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 da. Arguing. Boom. Also, other people had face off. Dr. Jackie. Toya. Toya done said something to Watch What Happens Live by Curtis. You remember Toya was in Curtis' lap. He kind of got her on the lap. That was very weird. It was a lot of smiles. It was like, what the hell going on? Then Curtis had his little cheating skin. So she said something down to Watch What Happens Live. Dr. Jackie don't like that. Girl, I'ma stand beside him. What you say about my man, girl? Don't play about my man. So they had a little couple of words like, girl, you will be mad if I said something about Eugenia. So don't play with me. I ain't Eugenia and I ain't Eugene. And I love all the girls. I love all the husbands. So I just want to keep reiterating. I'm making jokes, but I like these people, okay? This for entertainment. Like and subscribe, please. But also at the polo event, Dr. Jackie had a little shine on her too. But Dr. Jackie clocked in this season. Y'all wake that up. Like the young folks say, wake that up. Y'all ain't saying Dr. Jackie clocked in because Dr. Jackie's that's her thing. She done stuck her foot in her mouth. She done said the damn lady thyroid is enlarged. And what I like about this, it was a zany, crazy moment. Like, oh Lord, Dr. Jackie, we done just forgot about the last time you done said something. Now you done said something again. But what I like about this is Brandy, she came out, she said, yes, I know, I have a thyroid disease, and she used her platform to educate, which bravo. Like, but what I like about Brandy is she ain't wearing no turtlenecks. She ain't wearing no turtleneck. She is wearing sleeveless. She is cleavage. She ain't trying to hide her enlarged thyroid. She is, yep, that's me. I know. Like I like that. I like confident. Like she ain't episodes after that. She ain't try to like switch up the wardrobe. She sleeveless. No, it's summer. What I'm wearing a turtleneck for? I see it. Like, I like that. I like that. Now we're at episode 2. Dr. Heavenly is here. My favorite. Yay, Dr. Heavenly's here. She came to Dr. Jackie's half naked party, child. Why is they half naked? We don't know. But they got cameras, they half naked and they dancing. Okay, let's watch. Let's sit back and watch. At the half naked party, Dr. Heavenly get to fighting with Toya, and she talking about the sun. She's talking about the politics, and they arguing back and forth. Da 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 da. And I had this photo, but Mimi jumps in between Dr. Heavenly and Toya while they arguing half naked down to the thing. And Mimi, she like dancing. And what is that African American proverb that just makes us all do that? Like anytime black folk be breaking up a fight, they like to dance, or like when some crazy argument going on, they like dance, like just add to the chaos. Like even though Dr. Mimi was breaking it up, like it's just like a dance, like a distracting kind of thing, like a add to the chaos. Like why do we do that? Like that's so weird. Had to break up, damn. Quad and Dr. Simone arguing again, crying, arguing, laughing, hugging, kissing, child. And then another thing happened this season, Toy damn dog died. Lord, I'm a pet lover. I love animals. I was studying agricultural science. Like I could have been a veterinarian. I ain't want to. That was too much, child. I love animals the other kind of way, not the cutting and screaming and all that. So the damn dog died in the pool, and she had the dog for a long time. What was the dog name? It had something to do with liquor. Dang it, I forgot. What was the dog name? Hold on. Let me contact production, child. What was Toya damn dog name that died in that damn pool? And then she went down to the thing and tried to have a pool party. There's 2 episodes from when the dog died in the pool. She trying to force the people to play in the pool. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, Bailey's. Okay. So I'm hearing in my ear. Production is saying the dog name was Bailey's. Okay. So she had Bailey's for maybe 15, 20 years. And then this is episode 2 with the funeral. I think it was episode 2. When the dog had the funeral, Toya had the dog funeral, and then everybody was talking about their pets, and they had a long time pets. And of course, Steve had a dog named Louis, because he's Louis Vuitton, all down to the socks. Everybody was talking about their animals, and then they had the funeral, and everybody brought their animals. That was good TV. Now y'all gotta give it to Mary to Medicine. Now give her things. That was good scene, and that it's been good ever since then. Like great. First episode was good. Resting on our laurels. It's good. Episode 2, it was great. It was 3 great, 4 great. Like this season is real good. But they was down to the thing. They brought in animals. They spoke. It was a real funeral. Same lady who have a funeral for her dog, a elaborate funeral for her dog. Same lady who have a party for her purse. Go ahead, Toya, never change. So then Dr. Contessa take a break from from her lying contractors and her lying to Toya about when the dang on building gonna be ready, and Toya saying, we ain't going there because this is not prime real estate. This it look good, but she done took all the good up out the So Dr. Contessa took a break from all that, and she has a party, a 70s theme party. I remember when the news broke that, oh, Contessa having a party, it's 70s theme. But let's rate these looks for Contessa party. Contessa had 2 dresses, but I didn't have enough time to find both of the dresses. This gave Cher. This gave On Thing. I'm distracted by Dr. Scott. So let's talk about Dr. Scott and this She Delicious. So he got the wig, he got the permanent, he got the conch in his head, he got the dollars. I guess that's what Contessa face on it. Go ahead. So Dr. Contessa looks good. Dr. Scott, I like that he went with the straight hair. I like he went with the permanent. Even though we is happy and nappy over here, we gotta go with the theme. And he was very pimped out with his bob. Now let's talk about Dr. Simone. Dr. Simone, I like the wig. The wig is good. I just don't. It was a little bit too cheesy for the 70s. It was a little bit too spot on the nose, retro vibe. But she looks beautiful as always. And we got Dr. Heavenly Child. She got the wig. It's real good. That's the 4C right. Yeah, she got the cheesy, got the cheesy glasses. Okay, so those are all the pictures that I had time enough to find. I'm gonna be reviewing the looks just like I used to do way back in the day. I'm gonna start back reviewing the looks for each event because I'm hearing that Real Housewives of Atlanta, they had a Halloween party. I already got them pictures saved now. Them be taking up space on my device data plan. So I already got those pictures saved. I'm ready to review them right now. So y'all stay tuned. But at Dr. Contessa's party, child, it was some drama about her having selective amnesia, about complaining about Dr. Scott. Then when the girls was like, yeah, he is a piece of shit. She's like, wait, hold up. Who a piece of shit? Not my man. He may not throw me a party, but shit, he ain't complaining. You see him complaining? He cheesing in the background. He happy. He ain't giving me no hard time about my big old elaborate party. So who ain't no good? Not Dr. Scott, not my man. Oh, okay. Who you talk about? Must be talking about your man, child. I don't remember that. Which Dr. Heavenly was telling the people. The girl be forgetting. The girl get mad at you. You the one said this. I get this information from you. You said I ain't saying nothing. That ain't been on the show. You was about to divorce the man on the reunion. And then Brandy's husband throws her a party. Child, people said the party was down to Chili, child. And let's just have a moment of silence for Chili, child. Let's hold hands. Let's hold hands. Chili's used to be that girl. A birthday party at Chili's used to be that girl. Like, no. Chili's used to be that girl. What happened to Chili's? Because I miss Chili's, child. I used to like beg to go to Chili's. Like, let's go to Chili's. Dates at Chili's, child. Parties at Chili's. Every single chance I got. Oh, let's go to Chili's. Let's go to Chili's. Let's go to Chili's. But Chili's done took a sharp decline. But they said Brandy had her birthday party that she trying to bring new revenue, child. They said she had chicken tenders. They said that they won't let them take no plates home. They said, oh no, honey, we paid for 1 meal of chicken tenders. You may not get 2 chicken tender meals to go home, take to your husband and get. No way, Jose. And that's when birthday gate started. So they get to arguing like, oh, this is underwhelming. This is what your husband did. And then Dr. Simone dropped the bomb and said, child, she want a divorce. Everybody was like, oh, no. Then we just saw this from a couple of seasons ago. You want to divorce the man? What the man done did? Then we find out she just don't feel supported. She feel like she working herself to support other people's lifestyle. She want the boys to lead a nest and like finally unattach the umbilical cord, no pun intended, because she's an OBGYN, ease into retirement. And she can't ease into retirement, even though her house paid off, if her sons keep finding bills for her to pay. Okay, so then we had Toya pool party, child. Toya done got drunk as a skunk. Done forgot the damn cameras was there. Done forgot all them damn people standing around the house was there. They got drunk and cussed out Eugene ass, Dr. Eugene ass. And child done embarrassed herself. She's still holding on, like still chugging ahead, trying to blame the girls. Oh, it's your fault. Girl, you done cuss. I ain't cuss him out. You think I'm egging it on, girl? I ain't had no egg if you wasn't no chicken to start it. The chicken came first. If I couldn't egg it on if you wasn't the chicken. frying and died and laid to the side. You the chicken. But Toya had that party to show off that brand new house. They got a $3 million house, child. They got this, they got that, da 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 da. And that's where we left off with Married to Medicine. Tonight we're gonna see the episode 5 to see what's going on after that, child. Cause after that, she went crazy. Dr. Heavily left, Dr. Mimi left, child. Brandy had to apologize. Okay, also a notable thing this season is Quad trying to have a baby. Brenda got a baby, but Quad trying to have a baby, child. She is over 40. She trying to have a baby with this man. She said she about a real good man. She ain't worried about getting married, getting engaged. Is they engaged? I don't know, child. She ain't worried about all that extra traditional societal pressures. Child, she trying to have a baby, or she trying to have her eggs cracked. Then now let's go down to Beverly Hills and let's get into some damage. So let's talk about these women right here. Let me just call out Bravo one more time. I remember if I recorded this review but didn't post it up. Bravo, why y'all doing this every 2 years crap with the new looks? Can we not do that? Can we not ball on a budget? Are y'all doing cutbacks so that BravoCon could be more elaborate? Because BravoCon was real nice this year. Everybody was happy. It was the this, the that. It was real good this year. So are we coming back so we can pour more money and reinvest in other situations? I know we ain't hurting for no money. I know the viewers is there. I know definitely Beverly Hills got the damn money now. Shit. Now y'all want to say Married to Medicine, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Real Housewives of Potomac, maybe they ain't got the money, which I know for sure they definitely do. I know y'all got a big budget for Beverly Hills. Stop with this every 2 years new looks. No. We need a new look every season. If y'all call Paris for styling, if y'all running out of ideas, or y'all call me, I'll get y'all right. Okay, so we're in season 15 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This season, we don't have Big G. We don't have Garcelle anymore, child. She walked out at the reunion when they was taking pictures. She said, I'm tired of this shit now, son. You done pissed me off. Something ain't talked to child. Everybody pretending like they don't know what's wrong. And was it a real friendship? Was they really friends? Was this for the show? And blah, 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 blah. Okay, so Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I love all the girls. I love them, but it's getting a little bit hard to watch. Not hard in a bad way, but it's just like, oh, I hate what all the girls dealing with. So first, last season, season 14, it was divorce. Kyle going through divorce. She don't know she want women. Child, she keep hiding the fact that she with this woman down to the video set kissing the girl in the tub and this and that. So it was that last season. They was divorcing. Everybody was divorcing. Now this season, everybody got baby daddy drama. So last season it was Kyle and it was Dorit going through that, and then they was fighting and they was you burped. So they was going through that. Now this season, it's baby daddy drama. Everybody got some baby daddy drama. Kyle, baby daddy, Mo. Her daughters are one daughter is getting married, but she got baby daddy drama because the kids like, Daddy, what are you doing? You going through the midlife crisis? Why you keep getting caught with women? Why are you on the magazine cover with the girl's legs all on you? Like, is that a little bit? You still married to my mama? What are you doing? Like, that's embarrassing. Then PK getting caught. PK don't want to pay the bills. You want to get divorced. What about the kids? What, you just cutting me off? Like, okay, well, you knew you was like, what's going on? And Dorit officially filed for divorce after she saw the pictures of him kissing down to the thing. And now we have a new cast member. We got Rachel Zoe, which I love Rachel Zoe. She is no new person to Bravo. We've seen her before. She got baby daddy drama. So she divorced from her man because he was down to the thing kissing too after they got divorced. Got caught kissing somebody. Yeah, he basically a deadbeat child. The kids don't really want to go over there. So it's just a little bit hard to watch. Like, oh Lord, I feel for these women. I feel like Rachel, she's really like taking it the best out of all the women. The other women, well, really Dorit really just going through it. Kyle trying to grin and bear it because her kids a little bit older. So in this season, Kyle finally admits that yes, she was in a relationship after her and Mo took their little separation weirdness broken up thingy because they're still officially married. but they have not officially filed for separation or divorce. I don't know. They're in a limbo. And recently I saw that they were spotted somewhere. Something big happened. Maybe New Year's Eve party or something. Maybe a New Year's Eve party. They were spotted and somebody said they looked warm or something. I don't know. That's not an official report. I just saw that scrolling down to the thing. But yes, they're not officially a divorce. Mo been dating. Kyle definitely confirmed that their relationship y'all saw me with, yes, we was in a relationship, but she didn't want to go public. Why she don't want to go public? We don't know. Another thing this season, Kyle and Dorit are not repaired yet. They're, they got their drama. And we have a new diamond. We have Amanda. She bought Kyle's old house. Episode 3, they had a real good event. They had like a little dating event. Who was hosting it? I think Bose was hosting it. So she had a bunch of guys over. It looked real pre-produced, real like, okay, mailing it in. But as the event went on, it was a real good scene. I really enjoyed it. And now we'll see the new episode on Thursday, which I will be reviewing. And child, oh my God, this took 2 hours and 16 minutes to record. It's probably gonna be cut up to be 3 minutes. Child, I got 5 kids, 0 lesson. I really had to crank it out to get this review to you guys. As I keep reviewing, I'm going to keep getting better and it's going to keep being a smoother transition. But I love you guys. I love making content. I love being housewives from a housewife. I love doing this. So please like, subscribe, and help me get my watch hours up. I got all these subscribers. Let me see how many subscribers I got. Let's go down to the YouTube. How many subscribers do I have on YouTube? Because I done had the subscriber number and I know y'all watching it. So what's going on with the watch hours, baby? So I have 8,430 subscribers on the YouTube. And I have 1,000 and something videos. What's going on with the watch hours, people? Come on, watch me. Help me get monetized. Y'all check me out on other socials. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. That's a nice place you can check me out. I'm on Instagram. All the people is commenting. It is so amazing to see how much love I get from notable people on Instagram, child. We had Portia Williams' new girlfriend stopped by in my comments to clear some things up because y'all was down there judging their relationship. So she stopped by to the comments. Who else we had in the comments? We had Candace Diller Bassett in the comments. We had D. Carlos King in the comments. We had Dr. Heavily in the comments. Who else done commented on Instagram? Who else? We had Dr. Contessa commented before. We had everybody done liked it a reel or two. We had Kelly from Real Housewives of Atlanta. We've had, oh my God, how can I forget? We had Cecil from Married to Medicine clear up some things. We had Drew to comment. We had the Dustin. Look at Dustin. Fine Dustin comment before. We had Cynthia comment before. We had Miss Quad. She's got it. She commented before. We had all the people stop down to the thing. So find me on all those things. I'm Housewives from a Housewife, Power Housewife, Izara. And I give you the clips, I give you the commentary, and I keep you entertained on your favorite shows. So don't forget it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. See you guys later. Bye.